Today on We Love It Outdoors.
We're heading west. Check it out.
Basically, the missile field that was here in western South Dakota, there were 150 Minuteman II nuclear missiles here.
Yeah, that might be a cowboy after all.
We Love It Outdoors!
Yes! The first shot!
I'm Dan Eigen, full-time guide and avid outdoorsman. These days, it's easy to get stuck inside in a virtual world. But the real world is outside. So I challenge you to put your instincts to work, making real memories with real people. Because we love it outdoors. Spring is turning to summer in northern Minnesota, and for the Eigen family, that means the end of another long school year and the opportunity to finally spend some quality time together. A year ago, the Eigen clan tackled beautiful Door County, Wisconsin. This year, we're going to kick off the summer with our first family trip to the historic Black Hills of South Dakota.
We're heading west. 9 hours of traveling in our Ford F-150 pickup truck. Yeah, and like Shelly says, ooh.
It's a tight fit.
It'll be a really tight fit.
A little bond. Yay.
3 kids stacked on top of each other in the back seat of a F-150. Someone might be riding in the very back before the trip's over. So.
You.
Me? That'd be fine. I'll be sleeping.
Getting this crew out the door for a week-long trip is never easy. But as we finish packing and load the truck, every member of the family is excited, except for maybe our golden doodle, Daisy, who despite making her best effort to secure a seat, will have to stay home with Grandma and Grandpa this time. It doesn't seem like I'm quite ready, but I'm thinking if we don't have it, we must not need it. Not all our preparations for this trip are taking place here at home. As part of our South Dakota adventure, my oldest daughter Alex and I are planning to spend a day testing our shooting skills on the prairie dogs that are overrunning the western part of the state. But Alex has very little experience with a rifle and none with the modern sporting rifle platform we'll be shooting. So we recently made a visit to the new Mills Fleet Farm indoor shooting range where my old prairie dog shooting pal and 3-gun shooting mentor Dave Tim gave Alex a crash course on the new Course Dog Jaeger.
Dan,
Dave.
great to see you. Alex,
Hi, Dave.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You guys have a big hunt coming up.
We do.
Excited?
I'm excited.
Excellent. Well, I just got done putting your rifle together. We have a Course Dog Jaeger for you. It's a precision rig built for prairie dog hunting. I think you guys are really going to like it. Let's go check it out.
Awesome.
So this is the one I built for you guys. This is also a Course Dog Jaeger, but this is built a little bit more suited for your prairie dog hunt. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We put a high magnification scope on, so for up close targets, you have a 4.5 power, and you can zoom all the way up to 30 power, so you can really reach out there. It has a reticle that has holdover marks, so you can really fine tune, kind of like what we were doing out on the prairie before. And it has the free float rail, the bipod, the adjustable stock, the ergo grip. It's a really, really cool rifle. I think you're going to like shooting it. That works pretty good. All right, so all I want to see is a nice, smooth click, and then keep it held to the rear for me, okay? You can do it. I know you can. Nice, much better. And you see how much less the gun moved too? This is, I'm telling you, this is everything when it comes to accuracy. If you can get that smooth trigger press, you'll be ahead of the game.
Okay.
You want to try it for real?
Yeah.
So now what I want you to do is just work on that follow through. So kind of like when you throw a ball, you don't just throw it and stop, you kind of follow through. So with shooting, what you do is you shoot, boom, and you come right back, and then you can relax.
Okay.
Nice. we've really tightened the screws.
Yeah.
This is awesome shooting. You were doing really good.
Thank you.
Those two shots are awesome.
You might be on the team.
Yeah!
Awesome!
All right!
We're in there.
Look at that!
Thanks, Dave.
That is awesome. Alex, you are a phenomenal student.
Thank you.
You are shooting awesome.
Perfect.
You're going to have a blast in South
I will,
Dakota.
yeah. It'll be fun.
Thank you very much for coming out and
Thank
shooting
you.
with me, okay?
Thanks.
All right.
With the preparation and packing behind us, we point the rig west, and it doesn't take long to leave the North Woods and enter the vast Great Plains. We've got a long 9-hour drive to our day one destination near the South Dakota Badlands outside of Wall, South Dakota. But there are very few dull moments with the Eigen crew in the car.
Good job, guys.
As we near our destination, the land begins to change, from fertile fields to the signature rolling hills and buttes of the West. But the adventure and exploration will have to wait one more night.
Wow, how appropriate is that? Wall, South Dakota. And the Eigen family, I think, has hit the wall. It's been a 9-hour day. Time to pack it in for the night.
When We Love It Outdoors returns.
That's how real this was.
You turn the key and that launched the missile.
That's it.
I'm thinking I might be a cowboy after all.
It's the first full day of our South Dakota family adventure, and the Eigen family is up and out early to take in the natural wonder known as the South Dakota Badlands.
Check it out. It is beautiful.
One of nature's most impressive geological formations. The Badlands are formed by the massive erosion of soft sediment and clay, leaving behind these impressive, colorful rock formations. The exposed layers not only provide an incredibly beautiful scene, but are also a treasure trove for archaeologists and fossil hunters.
I mean, just crazy. Look at this one right here. But just to think, look at that animal. Imagine that thing roaming through here years and years ago.
As we take in the surrounding beauty, it's hard to believe anything dangerous could have ever been part of this landscape. But not too long ago, the western South Dakota Prairie was home to one of the largest arsenals of nuclear weapons in the world. And today, my son Mac and I have the rare opportunity to see this monument to the Cold War firsthand.
Basically, the missile field that was here in western South Dakota, there were 150 Minuteman II nuclear missiles here, ready to go pretty much at a moment's notice. And this area was larger than the state of Maryland, so a very big area. And then they were further divided down. This, you see the sign over there, it says Missile Flight D01. This was Delta Flight. So this topside support building called a launch control facility, and then the underground launch control center, each of these controlled 10 missiles. So the United States, we weren't going to start this war. However, if the Soviet Union attacked the United States, we were going to retaliate. We were going to fight back with everything we had. Where we're going to go in just a few minutes, the underground launch control center, there was a capsule, if you would, around it, or like a cocoon, 4 feet thick of steel reinforced concrete on the top and bottom, 6 feet thick on the sides.
Wow.
So all this protection, they were 31 feet underground plus the steel reinforced concrete.
This is just absolutely crazy.
This officer's primary job, and they had a lot of duties, a lot of responsibilities, but their primary job was to make sure that their 10 missiles were in a mission ready, ready to go status at all times. And when this was operational, these lights here, these panels, this would have been lit up like a Christmas tree. So they were ready to go. The warhead on the Minuteman II, single warhead, 1.2 megatons. So over 1 million tons of TNT and explosive power. That blast radius is about 2 to 3 miles. That would be everything in there vaporized, everything on fire, everything destroyed. These weapons were very powerful. So you can see what I'm saying. If this ever happened, we wouldn't be here talking about it. Without touching, see that right there? You can point right to that. So that's where that was. There was a plexiglass shield over that. There was an adhesive seal as well. This would not be tampered with. That was your crew commander's key insert right there. That's how real this was.
You turn the key and that launched the missile.
That's it. The range on the two was over 6,000 miles. And like the door said, it's going to get there in 30 minutes or less. If you were an officer down here, could you turn the key? Could you do it? Realizing that millions of people would be killed? That's a lot to think about. I don't know if I could do it.
It's a sobering thought to think that this beautiful land once held so much deadly firepower, but it is also a source of pride to realize these places and the soldiers who worked here protected us all, and in the end, made the very weapons they were here to man obsolete.
Hi.
While Mac and I were on our tour, the girls spent a little time with a group of local residents. Now we're all headed to one of the most popular and well-advertised tourist destinations in the country, a little oasis on the prairie known as Wall Drug. For the past 75 years or so, no family trip through the western part of South Dakota is complete without a pit stop in the small prairie town of Wall and the famous Wall Drug Store.
So finally, after seeing all these signs, we're at Wall
We
Drug,
are at Wall
right in here.
All this began in the early 30s when Ted and Dorothy Husted bought the local drugstore and decided to give thirsty travelers a reason to stop in the dusty little town of Wall. Free ice water.
Let's get all three and put them all over your truck.
All three of them? Okay.
From that one-room storefront, Wall Drug has grown into 76,000 square feet of shops, games, and crazy attractions. But before we see it all, we've got to go native. So we check out the latest in Western wear.
I'm thinking I might be a cowboy after all. Guys, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
Besides the hat might be a little too small, but
I like the get up, Dad. It's a keeper.
yeah?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yikes. Oh, these are so cute.
Yeah, those are. Do they fit good?
Yeah.
Do they feel good?
Yeah. They're really cute.
Okay, well, to box them up. Kayla, thank you
Kayla.
very much. Have a good summer.
With our leopard print boots and cowboy hats in hand, we set out to explore the rest of Wall Drug. And after riding a rare giant jackalope,
We love it outdoors.
coming face to face with a hungry T-Rex, being entertained by a piano-playing monkey, and testing our marksmanship at the shooting gallery. You're ready to shoot! We need to cool down, and believe it or not, despite the overwhelming growth and popularity, the water is still free.
There's nothing better than free ice water. Oh man, this stuff tastes so good.
I like this one.
After one final stop
like
for a
that.
keepsake family photo,
I got 2 jacks.
it's time to leave Wall behind
See you later, handsome.
and keep moving west to our final destination, the incredible Black Hills. Our first stop is picturesque Sylvan Lake, surrounded by some of the Black Hills' most unique rock structures. And with rock peaks like these, what else is there to do but join the crew from Sylvan Rock's climbing school and climb?
Nice job, Matt.
Yeah, that was fun.
They're crazy. Definitely not my parents.
Our first full day in South Dakota was just that. From the beauty of the Badlands to the wacky fun of Wall Drug and the thrill of the Sylvan Rocks, the Eigens have packed it in, and we've only just begun. The Eigen family has arrived in the Black Hills of South Dakota on a week-long family vacation adventure in one of the most scenic and historic regions of the country. While the rest of the family gets settled in at the local hotel, my daughter Alex and I have a long-planned date with some troublesome South Dakota varmints.
Hi, Bob.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Bob.
See you guys.
Good to see you too.
Terrible day for prairie dogs. Cloudy and windy, but they don't like that. But there's still dogs out there. Looks like you got some good ammunition and good guns and good scopes. That's what it takes. We'll see if we can shoot some up.
That's
Sounds
right.
good.
I can hear them squeaking out there,
yeah.
so they must be out there. Spot them with your eye. Okay, now just get on them, and then you might look at that second white mound and maybe have to just, you know.
I'm right on them.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Okay, she's on them.
Okay, my safety's off.
Dustin.
Yes!
Yeah.
The first shot!
Got him!
Did you?
Yeah!
That's your very
I
first
know!
shot!
My very first try ever!
Oh, good for you.
I just want to keep going.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Her very first shot.
All right, I'm looking for him. Where is he? Oh, I see him.
Whenever, Alex.
Okay, my safety's off.
Okay, take him then. Two for two! Did you see what happened?
Yeah, it flew!
You are a deadeye.
It was fun. I love it.
Seriously, that's pretty impressive. 2 for 2.
Two for two.
So
Let's
here's
keep
the deal.
it that way.
Are you going to let me shoot today?
Maybe.
How about if we do this way? How about if you miss, I get to shoot?
Okay, deal.
Okay?
Deal.
Keep going.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see him. Oh, big one.
He's standing nice and loud and proud. Drill him. Oh. High.
Hi.
There, go ahead. Shoot again. A little high. Bring it.
Oh, I see him. Oh,
See
he's
him running?
He's
okay,
running.
just stay on him. Follow him. Follow him.
I'm following him.
Okay, take him again. Just stay to the left of him, and you're shooting a little high.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Yes! Nice job! Good
Awesome.
work!
Oh, man.
That was 300 yards.
Okay, safety. How about the same mound you were shooting at? There's another one.
Yeah, I see it.
Take him.
Right on him.
Right at the base of it.
Yes!
Woo!
Baby!
That one flew a little bit.
Yes, it did. You know you got them when they fly.
Still laying low.
Yeah.
Just
Just
take him.
aim low right at the bottom of its belly. Just drill them. High, high.
There you go.
Dead dog! You are a good shot. Nice job. What do you think of this?
It's fun.
Huh?
It is addicting. It definitely is. I think I'm out of ammo, Dad.
Okay,
And
well,
I hit a few and I missed a few, and that was the deal. So I guess it's your turn.
you shot awesome. Nice
Thank you.
work. So yeah, I almost feel like I don't want to shoot the way you shot.
Beat that.
You're showing me up.
Safety off. Okay, I want them.
Hi. Hi.
Alex, you're shooting better.
I know it.
See those?
Yep. There, got him.
Finally got one!
After how many shots? 6? Pretty far right from the second pole. Got him.
Dead dog.
Dead dog.
The other one.
Oh. Got him. Flipped him.
Yahoo! I love prairie dog hunting.
Bob, once again, we just want to thank you so much for letting us come out and shoot these dogs.
Thank you for coming out. Like I say, we got a lot of dogs, and you guys are welcome anytime.
That is
Especially
incredible.
Alex.
Especially Alex,
Thanks, Bob.
because she's such a deadeye. She takes that
She is.
population down.
Yes, she is.
It's been a memorable start to the Eigen family South Dakota adventure. And this morning on the prairie with my sharpshooter daughter has been the best experience yet. But there's plenty more to come, and we can't wait to share it with you all next week, because we love it. Continue this adventure by visiting your local Mills Fleet Farm store or shop online at fleetfarm.com for all your sporting good needs and more. fleetfarm.com.